Hello there, everybody. Thank you so much for stopping by for your daily Reiki micro session, followed by um, 5 minutes of questions. So, the Reiki micro session is what we're going to start with. It is a micro session because a normal Reiki session with me does last for an hour. And so, this is just enough to give you a sample to kind of expose you to Reiki, to give you an idea that it's out there, that it is a solution, that it's helpful, and to let you see what a little bit of it feels like. After we do the Reiki, then we're just going to move into our question phase of this. And you guys get to ask whatever questions are on your heart or are on your mind. And I'll take out my tarot deck and use my intuition and come up with some of those answers for you. So for beginning, we're just going to go ahead and start with the Reiki. And so let me go ahead and get that going. I am setting the intention on this for whatever will benefit each of you the most. And so that's because I don't know what each and every one of you actually needs. So let's go ahead and just get it started. Alrighty, so we're starting Reiki at 1 after the hour. That means we're going to finish it up at 6 after the hour. Candace, hello, hello, welcome. Glad to see you here. How are you, honey? If anybody has any questions about Reiki, what it is, what it's good for, anything like that, go ahead and throw it up in the chat. I'm glad to hear that you're good. I am fantastic, my dear. Thank you for asking. I just got done with reading for at another day for for another day at For Heaven's Sake in Denver on 46th. I always have a blast whenever I'm reading down there. Good people in the store, good clients. Couldn't ask for better people surrounding you at that point. Thank you for the thumbs up, whoever did that. I do appreciate it. Does anybody have questions about Reiki while we're doing Reiki? Hello there, Michael. Welcome, welcome. Glad you're here. How are you today, my dear? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We have 4 more minutes of Reiki. Mm-hmm. Bonnie Snow, hello, hello, welcome. How are you tonight, my friend? Liz Leonard, welcome back. And Frode, hello, hello. You're having a busy day? Well, we're glad you could stop by and hang out with us. Glad to hear it, glad to hear it. We have, 3 more minutes of Reiki. So Reiki energy is not personal energy. It's universal life force energy. Are you asking me about how far your aura, if it's healthy, should extend from your body? Because your aura is your personal energy. So I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm a little confused by your question. Your aura is your personal energy. Reiki is energy from universal life force energy. So it's basically in everything and all around us. Okay, so your own personal aura, if it's healthy, should extend out about as far as you can put your arms out around you in every direction. Now, if your aura is extending out further than that, that's an indication that you have scattered energy And it's also an indication that you have your nose way too much up in other people's business. If your aura does not extend out that far, like noticeably not that far, then that's an indication that you're in an environment or around people where you feel like you're threatened and like you have to kind of pull in defensively to keep yourself safe from that threat. Just in general. What part made you laugh? Oh, that's cool. So he sees auras. Or she. Oh, that part? Well, it's just the direct truth. Since I'm not talking to anybody and having to say, your aura extends way too far outside of your body, way too far. It's just a general statement. I can say that without offending anybody. Well, that's cool, Michael. You've been looking, right? How long has she been your neighbor? Do you like her? Well, I didn't say it, Bonnie. If you want to self-identify, you're more than welcome, but please don't think I would say something like that. It's complicated. Oh my gosh. Complicated. 4 syllables. 4 syllables that can be so freaking important. All right, let's wrap up the Reiki. It's time. Okay, guys, I'm going to set my timer. Y'all put your questions up in the chat box. Let's see how many I can knock out in 5 minutes. Candace Ferguson. Should. Okay, Candace wants to know if she and the baby should move in with her mother and her niece. Would that be a good idea for Candace to move in with her mother and her niece? Well, there's the first card. Let's take the rest. It would save you money. It would give you a lack of privacy. It would save you money. It looks to me like it could be kind of fun sometimes. Some of the experiences that you have with your mom and with your niece could be really fun experiences, actually. And this is going to really inspire you to move again into a place that is all your own. So this is not technically a yes, and it's not technically a no. It basically is just giving you the pros and cons so you can make a more educated decision for yourself. So first card up, 7 of Wands in reverse. To me, this is lack of privacy, lack of boundaries. People are not going to know what's appropriate and not appropriate to talk about, or appropriate and not appropriate to say or do. And remember, if you're around your mom, what do moms like to do? Moms like to raise the kids, even the grandkids. Second card does talk about you'll be able to save money with this. Third card talks about being around children, so I don't know how old the niece is. And the other thing talks about, this being a childhood home, there's good memories there. And I think you and your mom will actually will create some new good memories there. Ace of Wands is that motivation that comes in to be like, oh, okay, this was nice. Now I need my own place. And this is the card that shows you moving again. Okay. 4 years old. Well, that would make sense with the Six of Cups thing. So you're going to be around not only your own baby, but another child as well. So there you go. I mean, it doesn't look terrible. It looks like, it looks like you would expect it to look, honestly. Like what I would expect it to look like. Let's see. Who's next? Not saying you shouldn't be discreet. Just asking if you like her, like, if she likes you, is this good news or bad news? Not everybody who likes you that's good news. Some people like you and you're like, oh no, let me go hide every time they're around. Bonnie Snow, message from Spirit, please. What kind of message do we have for Bonnie today? Bonnie Snow. Mm-hmm. So Bonnie, it looks like you're trying to plan something. And I think you're feeling like you don't have enough of something to actually make those plans come into being. It's interesting. I think you want to have everything together to make those plans come into being. So best advice for you is take your eyes off the things that are lacking and focus on those things that are there. Focus on those things that you can move forward with. Do some research, do some due diligence, and then figure out who's going to be your best partner or company to team up with, person or company to team up with to be able to accomplish what it is you want to accomplish. It's not that you can't acquire what you need to make those plans. You just have to do some research first. Okay, so that's for, who was that for? That was for Bonnie. Okay. There's the timer. So Bonnie's question was the last question. I had a hard time turning that off. Are you still in lockdown, Anne? Liz, I'm sorry, honey. It was just a little too late in the chat window. Diane, hello. Glad you're here tonight, my dear. Everybody remember about the contest. Each comment on whichever video you want to comment on, or I should say one comment on whatever video you want to comment on counts and gets you an entry in the contest. And we have some fabulous prizes. Very cool. You can be a social person pretty soon. Okay, so then that's kind of good news. We like it that you've got some good news going on, Mr. Michael. You're quite welcome, Bonnie. Oh, geez. All right, well, you'll have to catch me again and ask that question, unless you want to do like a one-question reading at some point, Ms. Ann. Same thing for you, Liz. You're quite welcome, Bonnie. Till June 2nd. Man, that just makes me tired thinking about it. All right, guys. Well, that is everything that I'm going to be doing here tonight. Thank you all very much for being here. Thank you to those of you who do super chats when you can. Thank you to those of you who order private readings and private Reiki sessions. Thank you to those of you participating in the contest, putting thumbs ups on this video, and just generally letting me know you're around and supporting me. I appreciate all of your support. It's because of you guys that I get to do what I love to do for my living. So thank you very much. Everybody have a fantastic evening. And if I don't see you here for a private between now and then I will see you all back on the next video. Peace out.